Don't be scared, the hammer is directed accurately to where pressure is required, and so his fingers are not part of the deal. That's how well he has mastered the art. This is the filing session where machines are powered from generators, taking up any available space. There's simply nothing ideal about doing business in this kind of environment, judging at least from the structures you see around me, the smoke coming out from the generator, the debris from the filing of these shoes and other materials. This is Ariaria Market, specifically the shoe plaza, where thousands and thousands of shoes are being manufactured, courtesy or known as their bar-made shoes. And I'm also told that monthly and weekly, over 300,000 shoes leave this place for other parts of the country and beyond the shores of this country. But again, like every business, this business is also challenged by many challenges that have been seen, especially talking about electricity, talking about better investment, talking about machinery. All of this they are hoping, but they said to me they are happy still doing business here, however the environment is, hoping that someday, somehow, state government, federal government, investors from across the world and within the country can come and bring some level of respite to the business they do here. There's something rolling in there. That's what the sky is. If the leather is too thick and for the specific purpose of folding, it is brought to this woman for what is called scarfing. Right, so you can enter. Okay.
Really, what you have not scarfed, listen.
The one that I have not scarfed?
Yes. What you have not done, listen to what you have not done.
Okay, I have scarfed more.
Since I started, even these ones.
This side now, I have not scarfed this side.
Do it now. Okay, like this side, you've not done this side, have you? Okay, so it's very thick. Okay, tell us, start from the beginning. Tell us, for instance, this is how it comes.
If the leather is too thick, then you scarf it. It will be too light. For them to fold it.
Okay. Okay, so let's see how it will come out.
It will look like this.
Wow. So it has moved this one. So now you can fold.
The other work processes in shoemaking include shoe stamping, shoe tailoring, scarfing, smoothing, weaving, and more. No doubts, there are great expectations for better work conditions, but while the wait continues, the desire to trudge on is unwavering.
In less than no time, we must reach that expectation because our governor has already promised us to bring some machineries here so that it can help us to do the thing. This machine, light, if you get machine without light, is of no use. Light, machine, and road. So whenever we get those things now, we...
So you mean you manufacture most of the shoes manually, handmade?
Even 95% of our work manually, handmade.
Mastering the craft or business means finding in your space everything required to execute the work plan. Another section of the vast market is dedicated solely to the manufacturing of various sizes and shades of cover shoe for men. In terms of size and those plying their trade at this location, the market consists of sections. There are 43 of those with varying inscriptions and name to identify them. Each line among the 43 has between 41 to 43 shops on Wing A and about 23 shops on each section of the B Wing. Some parts in the processing chain requires electricity to function, others don't. That, however, does not mean electricity is not critical to what they do.
Yeah, the first biggest challenge we have now is electricity. That is number one. Secondly, lack of road. Although the PhD promised us that he will make us happy by working so many roads, but now road is one of the big challenge we have. Thirdly, lack of material is stopping us. We have inferior chemical gums and so many things that makes us at times our work will not be as we propose, as we can give guarantee that we work is supposed to last 3 years. We propose that it is supposed to last 3 or 4 years, but because of lack of adequate gum or chemical, times we will not make it like that.
Some of these things we used to do with bare hand. There are machines that we're supposed to be working with, but because of the electricity situation, you can't do. There are things that you can't do without electricity. So electricity is very, very necessary. Then another thing is machinery. There are many machines we're supposed to use that will aid us in doing this job, and that will also help in fastening the process. Then another thing is materials. We lack so many materials now. There are some materials that you want to work with, but because of their non-availability. So that's another area that is bothering us. Availability of some materials.
We need help from government.
What kind of help?
Okay, we need a machine. Yeah, we're going to use the work. So that this thing where we're going to use now, not be hand where you used to do it. Machine going to couple up.
So this is how you do it? You press it with your hand?
Yeah, with our heart. That's why we are suffering kidney problem all the time.
There are no mincing words as to the need and skills gap, at least having been engaged in this vocation or craft to upward of 30 years for some of the practitioners.
I came to Aba in 1977, and I was brought to this town by my uncle. Initially, what I thought is, continuing my education. And as at that time, that our uncle, he had so many, apprentices. He has many workers. As time goes by, when some of them, started, that is their graduated. When many of them graduated, as at that time, that is the time he turned me into this business. So, and since then, there's nothing else I've been doing except this shoe.
Effectively, how long now?
You check from between that since 1977 and now, she will be around
37 years.
30 something years. Yeah.
I learned the work 1997. I free 1991. Since 1991, I've been in this field till now. At least, if it is a civil servant work, maybe by next year I'm supposed to go retire, because I'm close to 30 years in the field.
Funding for expansion, power supply for automated process, and infrastructure tops the shopping list of the members of Aba North Shoe Industrial Market.
You can have the skill. If you don't have that money, that skill will die in you. Young school leavers, people that left school, no job, they come in here. At the end of the day, learning the trade, they'll have no money to start up. At least to buy scissors, if not for another thing, buy one table to stay, buy two. I think at least the first thing first, buy table, buy scissors. Then little money to go into the market and buy either 1 yard of leather to start. And other things that help you produce as a beginner. If you don't have that money, that skill will die there in you.
If government will really help us, the work is very, very good. We normally pay people, as I have already told you. We pay people that are graduating now. They're under us, learning the work. At least in then 6 or 1 year, we start paying them. Even if as they are learning now, we are normally give them something 4,000, 5,000 naira pocket money in a week to go to make sure that they feel happy.